This is the I-80 Corridor System Master Plan podcast for the week of April 29, 2013. I'm your host, Dr. Perry Gross. This weekly update will cover stakeholder outreach efforts, ongoing working group progress, introduce the livability self-assessment tool, and conclude with some celebrations. Now, study manager Coy Peacock and other leadership team members, Mike Lawson and Kent Cooper, from the consultant support team, will be in the Salt Lake Metro region on Tuesday, May 7th. At 2:30 p.m., they will be meeting with the regional stakeholders at the Wasatch Front Regional Council facility at 295 Jimmy Doolittle Road, Salt Lake City. Thank you, Doug Hatchery, for organizing this group. The leadership team will be providing a brief overview of the study, a description of the role of livability, and they will be listening to stakeholders to ensure that the study dialogue supports their ongoing efforts. On Wednesday, May 8th, the leadership team will drive east, visiting corridor communities on their way to Cheyenne, Wyoming. At 10 o'clock on May 9th, at the Wyoming Department of Transportation headquarters, the leadership team will meet with the state of Wyoming stakeholders to discuss their ideas for the study to ensure the dialogue facilitates their ongoing efforts. Thank you, Mark Wingate, for organizing this discussion. The leadership team continues to target May 21st for a Nevada stakeholder outreach discussion in the Reno-Sparks metro area. California stakeholder outreach is slated for early June. Now, turning to the individual working groups. Members of the Energy Infrastructure Working Group met to discuss the driving forces as part of their overall scenario planning effort. Driving forces are the social, technological, economic, and environmental forces that potentially shape the future. Interestingly, the group identified different expectations among different age groups as a potential driving force. Mike Lawson, Freight and Logistics Working Group Chair, reports that the group will be meeting May 16th to continue organizing the dialogue. Mike further reports that the Maintenance and Truck Parking Working Groups are slated for their initial discussion on May 22nd and May 23rd, respectively. MAP 21 Working Group Chair Kent Cooper reports the groups met this week to discuss topics for exploration and settled on 3 to begin with. They will be meeting again on May 21st at 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Emily Kabovchek, the Working Group Chair for the Wildlife Crossing Group, reports that the group had a successful initial meeting that revealed a wide range of potential working group members. Turning to the Tourism Working Group, they held their second meeting this week, and Group Chair Christine Absher reports the group recruited several new members and continued to refine their group goals and wanted to emphasize the historic nature of the corridor, including the 100-year anniversary of the Lincoln Highway. Turning to livability, which is a specific topic for a future podcast. I just wanted to let everyone know that we are in the final stages of developing a livability self-assessment tool for use by corridor communities. Currently, we are in the last steps of refining the tool and establishing the logistics for using it. We will be reaching out to a pilot group to begin validating and assessing the reliability of the tool. Stay tuned. And now, finally, for celebrations. Last week's podcast celebrated an upcoming presentation of the study at the Institute of Transportation Engineers Western Region Conference in Phoenix during July. Members of the study will also be presenting information about our livability self-assessment tool and presenting some best practices for having virtual meetings during the same conference. That concludes this weekly report. Thank you for watching, and remember to visit us again at www.i80vision.org for future reports and podcasts about specific study topics. Till next time.